Before I get into this video, I just really have to say thank you very much for 20,000 subscribers. I honestly wouldn't be here without you guys. Thank you for supporting me on this channel. I really do appreciate it. I'll be running a massive giveaway over on my Instagram, so if you don't have Instagram or you're not following me on Instagram, definitely go over there and give me a follow and you might just win some goodies. Anyway, on with the video. So what are the 10 things graffiti writers hate? Now you'll come to find that there's more than 10 things graffiti writers hate, but for the purpose of this video I'm going to stick to just 10. So the first thing that graffiti writers would hate is police and any type of authority. And that's obvious, but let me get into it just more detailed. Now the first obvious thing as to why graffiti writers hate authority is because authorities are looking to get them, looking to catch them, looking to lock them up, or looking to get them apprehended. And if or when that does actually happen, they do sometimes use excessive force. Now there's a million other things and reasons why people in general don't like police, but when it comes to graffiti writers in particular, cops are known to just take their paint and just ruin the graffiti writer's night, and other police take graffiti and graffiti writers extremely seriously and take them to jail. Number 2 of what graffiti writers hate: snitches. And in most cases, people do snitch on other graffiti writers to lessen their sentence. So just say for example a graffiti writer gets caught and the cops offer to reduce their sentence if they tell them more information about other graffiti writers, and generally some graffiti writers will do that to lessen their sentence. And once someone becomes a snitch, they are always a snitch. In basic terms, snitching means you're basically telling on someone, oh yeah, that's that person doing that graffiti, and you get them in trouble, which ultimately ruins that person's life and then some. Moving on to number 3, graffiti writers definitely hate malfunctioning supplies. So just say you put a certain cap on a can of paint and this particular doesn't fit or work on this particular can that you're working with. That can be very frustrating because then you have to source another cap that might not be exactly what you want to produce. Also, another example of supplies malfunctioning would be markers and mops exploding or breaking for no reason, nibs not staying on correctly, nibs not coming off when you want them to fill up your own ink, stuff like that. And we got number 4. Graffiti writers absolutely hate when they go back to a spot where they've done a piece and someone's gone over it or someone's buffed it. Simply pure hatred. A lot of the time graffiti writers go back to their pieces or spots that they've painted recently to get some daytime flicks, or to just check it out and see it in the daytime or see it another day. And coming back to seeing it being capped by another writer or being buffed and painted over by the council or someone who's cleaning up the walls is absolutely annoying. Graffiti writers absolutely hate it. Moving on to number 5 now, we've got an absolutely appalling thing that graffiti writers hate. But before I tell you that, I need to quickly tell you guys to go over to redbellyculture.com and use the discount code UFOsign for absolutely anything on the store. You get 10% off, I'm pretty sure, and you have a massive variety of graffiti supplies, graffiti literature, graffiti stickers in general, anything you want graffiti related, even merchandise. Redbellyculture.com is the go-to place, and that's also where I sell my own sticker packs, so if you want one of those, go ahead and grab one over there real quick. Anyway, the 5th thing that graffiti writers hate would have to be the buff in general, but at the same time graffiti writers do actually like the buff because it gives them a war, gives them an idea, gives them a reason, more of a reason to go out and do graffiti. And some writers think it's fun just to verse the buff and pretty much treat the buff as their enemy. Number 6, screwing up a sketch when they've worked really hard on it. And it's definitely happened to me so many times. It happens to me every time I draw. Every time I sit down and try to draw something or sketch out something, if I screw it up with a line or I think I have a good idea and then it doesn't quite work out, that's annoying. I hate that. Graffiti writers hate that. Moving on to number 7, having to ditch their paint or their graffiti supplies in general. They absolutely hate that because not only are they losing all their supplies, they're also running away from finishing their pieces or whatever they were trying to do, which can be very frustrating and very annoying. Number 8, hearing good good things about a graffiti product, but then going to use it and it's not working correctly for you, or you're not liking it. That is definitely another thing a graffiti writer hates. Just not being satisfied with the product that you've most likely maybe bought or wrapped. Number 9, graffiti writers hate street artists. Now, I made a video about this and I definitely will link it in the description below to explain more, but there is a little feud between graffiti writers and street artists. Not all graffiti writers have a problem with street artists, but there is a majority of them that don't seem to take to the street art. And the one main reason as to why that is because street artists generally try to do their work legally, where graffiti writers do their stuff illegally. And for number 10, I'm honestly going to let you guys pick the number 10 in the comment section below. I know you guys have a lot of good answers to this. If you're a graffiti writer, tell us exactly what you hate the most about anything in the graffiti world. Again, thank you very much for 20,000 subscribers. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day and have a good one. Definitely click and watch one of these videos that are presented on the screen right now. You will not regret it. If you're into stickers, I have a whole playlist of videos that have stuff to do with stickers, and if you're into graffiti, I have a whole playlist of all my graffiti related videos. Click here or there to get to watch it.